Good morning, sunshines. I pray that you are doing well. Well, we are over here back in the part shade, part garden again. And so there are a couple of things I want to add. I've been thinking about the hellebore and the placement of the hellebore. And for now, I think I'm just going to leave it. I didn't move it forward. I didn't do anything. I just left it over there. I don't know if you all are catching it. Let me see. There goes our dogwoods. Pan over. The hellebore is right here. Right here. And so I tucked it away. I tucked it away right there, and my thought process was like it's too close to the sedum, and then I have the astilbe that's gonna come up, but I don't know. I was going to move it and then I said no. But anyways, the reason we're in this spot is because we're going to plant something else over here. And so when we pan back around here, I put this Jacob's ladder there, which is fine, I think. But one of the things you all know is I love these. Okay, and so I was debating whether or not I want to put them in the walkway. I'm still debating that. I do want to put them in other places, so that's what I'm going to do with this one. And then if I need to get more, I'll grab more. And so I just thought over here would be a good location. We do have some evergreens. We have those, what are those called? I think they're called spruce. No, not spruce. I don't know. But we have them. But I was thinking to put right here. I think originally I said I was going to put this Jacob's ladder in between these, and I forgot. But these have really perked up too. So I'm thinking about placing this over here. These get between 5 feet and 6 feet, 5 feet tall and 6 feet wide. And this arborvitae gets about, I think it said 5 feet, no, 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. So that actually may work. So let me step back and see if that's what I want to do for sure. So yeah, so once again, you need to look from the other angle. Let me set you all up on the angle that I'm looking at it from. So I think when you look at it from this side, it makes more sense. Like I'm not trying to build a garden space from back to front, but this space, I'm trying to kind of build it on an angle, if that makes sense. So I think that would be nice there with these getting 6 feet tall and this only getting about 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. I think that would be nice. I think these are this is what I was talking about. That's evergreen. I think that's a type of arborvitae too. I don't know why I can't remember the name. So I like that. So we're gonna get that in the ground. Come on out. And wherever they're going, I hope everyone is all right. I'm a fan. Oh, yes. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I think that fit in there perfectly. Okay, that's going to be a nice area. Another thing in the ground in this area. Okay, that's all I'm going to put on this side. Let's move to the other side of the part sun, part shade garden, where I'm going to add some things over there. So we're on the other side where there gets more sun, and I have these Asiatic lilies. So I have Asiatic lilies. I try to mimic some of the same things in all the areas. So I have Asiatic lilies in the wall garden, and now we recently, a few videos back, put some on the hill garden. And so I figured I would stick some over here since we do get sun. They will multiply and they get tall, so I don't want them at the front. But I believe for certain that that hydrangea that I thought was dead and pulled up and it wasn't, I believe it is officially dead. I'm going to still leave it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant, we have foxgloves over here. So I'm going to just kind of plant the Asiatic lilies around it between, and look at that columbine. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So I'm going to plant them up in here near this dead hydrangea. So that's where I'm going to put them. So let me step back and you can actually even see the space more. So it would be right up in there. Beside that viburnum, that columbine, and then we have foxglove, and then right here we have Shasta daisies. What is that? A hosta juga. This is a now azalea that already bloomed, and the blooms are gone. And an update on that azalea we planted. Look at all that foliage. It bounced back really well. So it should be fine for next year to bloom. Okay, so we're gonna get those Asiatic lilies right up in here. And so I have a trio of them. Just tree of them. Tree of them. I hope they'd be all right. This soil up here is quite sandy, so I'll keep an eye on them. I'm gonna have to actually look that up to see if these would thrive in sandy soil. I didn't think about that. Forgot it's sandy up here, but if I come across information that says, you know, you shouldn't have planted those there, then we'll have to pull them out. But lilies usually seem to thrive in difficult spaces. Oops. Sorry, Hosta. So I definitely think that was a good spot for them. I hope they thrive. And if that hydrangea is officially dead, we'll find something else to fill that spot with. But yeah, the colors actually, yeah, they play off each other. That one's darker. The Asiatic lily is darker than a columbine, but they kind of play off each other. So, okay. We got some lilies over here now. I know they bloom in the spring. They don't last forever. And these are probably going to die back. And that's okay. Next year, we'll have a better show of them. And so, as I mosey on along down this way, I purchased some more hen and chicks. And remember, I adore these all winter, all summer. And so I want to get some more hen and chicks in this area. I think I got like 4 or 5. And we're just going to put them in this space right here. This space I love. So I want to fill it in some more. So let me go grab those and we'll get them in the ground. So these ones are by Membrovia. They are called Silver King Hen and Chicks. I don't remember which ones those are, but they're all the same to me. They're hen and chicks. So I only have 3. No, I have 4. Yeah, I said 4 or 5. Yeah, I have 4. Oh, don't break on me. I think I'm gonna plant it up, and these have definitely spread. Excuse me. Tuck one there, one here, one here, because they're gonna spread. I think that'll be nice. I do wish I had another one because I would tuck it up here, but that's not the case for me today. And I'm not giving these any fertilizer. Tuck them in there. Oh, good. Looks good to me. That should fill in nicely, that area. I might get a couple of more to come up around the little welcome to our garden sign that's being covered by the lamium up here. And then I want it to come up here and round this off, and then lamium. So I have to get, not lamium, what is this? Lamb's ear to fill in this space. So I got to get more or wait for that lamb's ear to get bigger and divide it. So that's going to be it for this particular area. We're going to move on to where I have another planting that I want to get in the ground. I just felt a drop of rain. We're going to have to wrap this up soon. And so we're back at the wall garden where we pulled out that rose the other day that I believe was dying, but I'm not sure. I did pot it up, so we'll see what happens. But I didn't fill the hole because I already knew I was going to tuck this beautiful girl in here. This is the lupine, and it is a standalone because I only purchased one. And so I'm going to, ooh, the rain. So I'm going to, I don't mind working in the rain, but my camera. So I'm going to tuck this lupine in here, which is very dry. And I don't know if that's going to be enough rain to water it in. So I'll water this in. Everything else was fine. Didn't need watering. And so I figured over here we have what is that? Bee balm. We have candy tuft, which is one of my fave. Remember those seedlings that we put in the ground of the delphinium? There's 3 of them. We also have some, they all want to lay egg at the same time. It never fails. We also have some irises, ladies mantle back there. We have some agastache that's coming up. And I believe this is a coreopsis. So we're going to just tuck this. I could put it in the front, but something about it being tucked away back here. And that's the same thing I felt about the rose. Like I just wanted to tuck it in between all the flowers, because once again, I don't mind things touching. So I'm going to tuck it back here. I'm going to grab some water to water that hole. So this bucket got full of water when it rained last night. When I don't have to turn on the hose, I don't. This is why I love leaving empty buckets around. So we got that watered. So let's tuck her in. Gotta push her a little bit forward. And the candy tuft can continue to grow around it. And I believe those lupines will multiply, if I'm not mistaken. And then, very pretty. It has new blooms on it as well. I love it. Looks good to me. So when everything fills in, it'll fill in nicely. Like this section right here is just nice with that pop of yellow. And then you have the bellflowers that are blooming their heads off. Simply gorgeous. I don't know what's going on with this little coreopsis. I'm hoping it's gonna open up and fill in. That's what I believe it is, because there is a ton of space in front of here. And I'm gonna tuck something in there, of course, to cover that space up. And I'm thinking, as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking already, what would you tuck there? So I have some ideas. I don't know what's going on. This iris flipped back. Remember all the blooms that were on these irises broke off because it was too wet. And now that one has flipped back. Oh, well, look at our peonies. This is my first time having peony buds. And all 3 of them on this side have buds. The one over there on the hillside garden doesn't have a bud on it. So, okay, let's make our way to the hillside garden. So we are at the Hillside Garden. So where was I thinking about putting that other Fire Chief Arborvitae? Right here. Okay, so I told you all, I don't know what video, I think the last video, because we just planted up this space with the dianthus and yeah. So I was saving that space because the coneflowers, they're not coming back. But I think this Fire Chief Arborvitae would be so nice there. Like, evergreen, like everything on this hill besides the walkway um goes to sleep or dies back, if you would say, in the winter. Those beautiful Rose of Sharon, the Baptisia, the peony. This is the peony I was talking about right there behind the Arborvitae. That's the one that doesn't have any buds this year. But everything dies back. And so I'm thinking, just like down here where I have the blue juniper and the other evergreen, that I can put something evergreen at the top of this hill. So once again, we know that it's going to get big. It's going to get between 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. And I'm okay with that because it can possibly fill in that whole entire space right there. And I just think it would look good. So let's get that in the ground. I'm excited. I keep forgetting to grab my container that has a handle so I don't have to, walk around with the bag because sometimes it slips. But I did used to have like this silver bucket that I used to put my plant tone in or whatever fertilizer, made it easier. There's so many worms right here where I'm about to dig. Sorry, worms, you can just hang on. I'll put you back. Show me. Worms. Oh, she looks good right there. I'm glad I made that decision. Yes. Okay. The dianthus is doing fine. Everything we planted up is doing fine. Y'all, this rose bush, we're going to have to do a walk around because there are things that are blooming their little heads off. And I need y'all to see before they're not. But anyways, um, yeah, she looks good. Oh, with that being done, we're going to end it right here. I think all the placements are making sense, at least in my mind. I hope you see the vision. But anyways, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here and watching my videos. Don't forget to like, don't forget to leave a comment. I will talk back. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you've done all of those things, thank you. If you haven't, please consider. Okay, so yeah. Got a lot done. A couple of more plantings and then I'll be through that stash, that plant haul we went through. Just a few more. All right, hang in there. Let's keep planting. All right, blessings. Bye.